Good morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Karen Rogers. She's in this morning for Peyton with the AccuWeather forecast.
Yes.
Cold out there, but not horrible for the game today?
No, it's really not. I mean, we're below average today.
Okay.
We're cloudy today, and we are tracking rain. So we've had better days.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the rain holds off till later at night.
Okay.
So we should be okay. Let's take a look outside right now and show you what it looks like. Hey, how about that beautiful moon? It was a full moon last night. I enjoyed taking a moment and enjoying it this morning while the skies were still relatively clear because the clouds are really on the increase. It is cold this morning. It is not quite as brutal as yesterday morning, but that's not saying much. So 19 in Allentown, 16 in Quakertown, 22 in Doylestown, 27 in the city. We're a couple degrees better than yesterday morning, but it's still cold out there, guys. 22 in Malvern. You were in the teens there yesterday morning. 20 in Medford, 24 in Hamilton, and 24 in Smyrna, Delaware. You need the heavy coat, and you're going to want that heavy coat heading to the Eagles game. Satellite and radar showing we're stuck with the clouds out here. We see the initial batch of precipitation not that far off, and you see it starting as snow right now in western PA. Most of that isn't reaching ground just yet as the atmosphere kind of moistens up a little bit. We're still going to get some breaks in the clouds this morning, but temperatures are only in the 20s at 8. By lunchtime, it is solidly cloudy. It's 37 degrees, but you're still dry for those early tailgaters. At 4 o'clock at the start of the game, it's about 39 degrees with a lot of clouds in place. And some showers could be arriving by about 8 o'clock this evening and 38 degrees. So temperatures overnight rise instead of fall. So we'll talk more about that in that 7-day forecast coming up in just a minute.
All right, Karen, thank you. Now the details on the ongoing calls for clarity and action surrounding the mysterious drone sightings. A recent sighting led to the temporary closure of a New York State airport for about an hour, prompting a response from the governor there. Officials in New Jersey have also addressed the issue as these sightings continue. Action News reporter Trish Hartman has updates from various agencies on their investigations. It was chilly this morning walking out to my car. Very cold.
You're right. It is cold out there. Yesterday morning was the coldest morning we've had since last February.
Wow.
So this morning's not quite as harsh, but that's not saying much, right? It's still cold out there, guys. So you want to be prepared for that as you're heading out the door. In fact, we've got a winter weather advisory, not for Philadelphia, but it's up for the Poconos. It starts at 7 o'clock this evening and lasts until 9 a.m. on Monday, only for the Poconos, not for the Lehigh Valley. But if you're out there skiing this weekend and enjoying the fact that you were able to build a little snow with those colder temperatures they've had recently, you want to be prepared for some potentially slippery conditions as you're driving home later tonight in the higher elevations of the Poconos. Let's take a look at where that storm system is right now. Looks like it's bringing some snow to western PA, but most of that is virga. That's evaporating in the drier atmosphere before it reaches ground. But we can see that heavy rain that's on the way. And for us, this is a rain event, and it starts later tonight. So we're looking at Future Tracker. This model shows we may start to see some showers at 7 or 8. Some models are pushing this back a little later tonight. So at the end of the Eagles game and on your drive home, you want to watch for some of these showers starting, and they will just be showers at that point. But we can see a little bit of a wintry mix possible at the onset in the Lehigh Valley. But that quickly changes to rain. So this is a look at 7 o'clock tonight where maybe you start to see some showers, probably a better chance later on at night. Temperatures actually rise overnight. Monday morning, and it's a little unclear of when this wraps up. This model says by 7 o'clock, the rain is pushing out of here. Some models hold a little bit of drizzle or a passing shower for a few more hours beyond that. But for tomorrow morning, your roads are just wet at that point. Let's look at it hour by hour right now. So right now we're looking at 27 degrees in the city. Caroline said she had to bundle up, and yeah, you can see why. It's only 16 in Chalfont, 22 in Reading, 26 in Wilmington, 16 in Tabernacle. Listen, if you're thinking about tailgating at whatever time it is, as I look at my bracelet for a clock, you want to make sure you're really bundled up. Maybe just hold things off a little bit longer out there. Let's look at the hour by hour forecast at the time of the game. So at 2 o'clock, it's 39 degrees. At 3 o'clock, it's 40. So temperatures staying overall almost 8 degrees below average today. At 5 o'clock, you're still holding around 39 or 40, but without the sunshine and all the clouds, it's going to feel chilly out there. Winds are pretty light, so we have that going for us. By 6 o'clock, there's still only maybe a 10% chance of a shower. And by 8 o'clock at night, you've got maybe a 40% chance of a shower moving through. So we'll start to see that chance for a shower shower at the end of the game especially, and on your drive home. So let's look at temperature profiles later tonight. So this is a look at 11 o'clock at night, where that temperature is 38 in the city, even above freezing in Allentown at this point. But then we watch overnight as temperatures actually rise. So for your morning commute, we're in the upper 30s in the Lehigh Valley, the mid 40s in the South Jersey area. So temperatures are rising, and your Monday morning commute, the roads are just wet. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day with cloudy conditions with some rain developing at night, 41. Some showers Monday, but much of the day is actually dry. I think you have showers in the morning that may linger a little bit, and the next round doesn't come till night. Tuesday's breezy and mild, 60 is going to feel pretty good. Wednesday, even Wednesday's not looking bad. I think we go from sun to clouds with some rain at night. Thursday, partly cloudy skies and 48. Friday, a chilly breeze, maybe a shower. Saturday, mostly cloudy skies and 39. We still desperately need rain in the region. We've gotten shots of it here or there, yes, but we're behind. We've got a few more shots of it. Most of it this week kind of falls at night.
Oh, that's good then.
So that's not too bad.
And 60 degrees?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a roller coaster ride we've been on all year.
It is. Buckle up.
Yeah.
It's not over.
I am going to keep my seatbelt on. Yep. All right, Karen, thank you. We'll be right back. And the AccuWeather forecast on this Sunday. Chilly out there, Karen, but not too bad of a day for the Eagles.
Yeah, right now it's cold if you're heading out. But you're right, we've had worse days than this. So temperatures are below average. We're at least getting some peaks of those breaks in the clouds out there. You can kind of see a little bit of that full moon still out there right now. If you take a look before the sunrise, it looks really pretty. But you definitely want to bundle up as you're heading out. Right now it's only 18 degrees in Easton. We have dropped to 16 in Quakertown. It's 22 in Reading right now. Those temperatures just a couple degrees better than yesterday morning, but that's not saying much. Yesterday was the coldest day we've had in nearly a year, the coldest morning. 22 in Malvern, it's 27 in the city. It's just 21 waking up in Medford this morning. In South Jersey, 25 in Dennis Township and Cape May County, and 27 in Dover, Delaware. Get the heavy coat, get the hat, the gloves, the scarf, and keep them on if you're heading to the Eagles game. Temperatures today are staying below average, but although we're seeing some breaks in the clouds right now, the clouds really take over today, so you want to kind of be well bundled. It's not going to feel great with no sunshine out there. So overall, we're going to see a lot of clouds today. The precipitation holds off until later tonight, maybe at the end of the game or as you're driving home, you start to see some showers. So let's take a look at this profile. Partly cloudy skies at 8. It's not a bad start to the day. It's just cold out there in the 20s, but by lunchtime, you're at 37 and it's cloudy. We're still dry at 4 at the start of the game and 39 with some showers around possibly at 8 and 38 degrees. Temperatures actually rise overnight, Caroline. So tomorrow morning's commute, it's not as if things are frozen over or there's an issue with that. But we will talk about the Poconos winter weather issues coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Karen, thank you. Meteorologist Karen Rogers. Not really much active weather here at home. It just kind of feels like the holiday season out there.
It does. We're chilly out there. We have a couple of rounds of some showers coming, but nothing serious or threatening out there. We do have a winter weather advisory. It's for tonight at 7 o'clock into 9 a.m. on Monday. But this is for the Poconos and the higher elevation. So I think this is most impactful if you're driving home from the Poconos later tonight. You really want to take some caution as you'll get some periods of snow and ice in the Poconos and the higher elevation. So watch for that starting at 7 o'clock this evening, lasting until tomorrow morning. Now here's the system that's going to provide that. Looks as if we're getting some snow, not even that far off in central PA, but most of this is just virga. Not really reaching the atmosphere just yet. It's evaporating the atmosphere before it's reaching ground. But we see the rain that's on the way. And this is mostly a rain event for us as temperatures will be warming later tonight. So we watch the onset of this. This is a look at 7:30 in the evening. Maybe we start to see some showers at the start of the Eagles game or more likely on the drive home. We'll see how quickly it takes for the atmosphere to moisten up and those showers to reach ground, but it's certainly going to feel damp by 7 o'clock. It may start as a brief wintry mix in the Lehigh Valley, but it's not lasting. In the Lehigh Valley, you're not even included in the winter weather advisory. That's just for the Poconos. And that's because temperatures very quickly rise and not fall in the overnight hours. So by Monday at 7 o'clock, this model suggesting that steadier rain is already pulling out of here, and it is just rain as those temperatures have risen overnight. You're likely in the low 40s at the start of the morning commute tomorrow. But let's look at those numbers right now because it is cold out there. It's only 17 in the Poconos. We're at 16 in Chalfont, 23 in Exton, 16 in Tabernacle, 23 right now in Middletown, Delaware. That flow out of the northeast, that cool flow, also helping to promote a lot of cloud cover through the region. You get some breaks of sun here or there right now, but turning pretty cloudy today as the day wears on. And without that sunshine, it's going to feel chilly out there, so make no mistake of that. So the game begins later on this afternoon at 4:25. Leading up to it at 2 o'clock, you're dry, it's cloudy, temperatures hovering around 39, 40 degrees through most of the tailgating time this afternoon. At 5 o'clock, it's 39 degrees. You're still dry, it's cloudy. Even at 6 o'clock, dry conditions. Temperatures start to hold in the upper 30s, so just start to dip just a little bit. At 7 o'clock in the evening, no better than a 30% chance of a shower, slightly better by 8 o'clock. So at the end of the game or in the drive home, you start to see some of those showers. Be prepared for that. But temperatures actually rise at night. So at 11 o'clock at night, the temperature's 38 in the city. It's 34 in Allentown even. You're only below freezing in the Poconos. But then we rise with temperatures overnight. So in fact, by your Monday morning commute, you're in the low to mid 40s in the city and south, even the upper 30s in the Lehigh Valley. The Poconos holding right around that freezing mark. So you get a period of snow and ice in the Poconos. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. We do have a lot of clouds over the next couple days, so hang in there with that. Today turns rather cloudy after some breaks of sun in the morning, and that rain holds off to the nighttime hours. So it's a chilly day, a high of 41. And then tomorrow you have those morning showers. Beyond that, the fog lingers, so a lot of clouds around tomorrow and 50. Now Monday night, you get another round of showers, but that holds off to the nighttime hours. Tuesday's looking pretty good. Breezy and mild, get outside with some sunshine in the afternoon and 60. Even Wednesday, it starts off partly sunny. You get another round of rain Wednesday night. I told you, lots of little rounds of rain around here. Mostly cloudy skies on Thursday, but other than the chance for a shower in the morning, Thursday's looking pretty good. On Friday, you have a chilly breeze. I am looking at one model that brings in a shower, so we'll see about that. And Saturday, mostly cloudy skies and 39 degrees. So you can see those temperatures starting off really chilly today. By Tuesday, that's the day to enjoy. Get outside, make some plans.
Man, that sounds great.
Yes.
And then next week, what are we looking at? Do you know yet in terms of Christmas?
Leading up to Christmas, we have a cold snap.
Okay.
We'll have temperatures in the upper 30s. I think by Christmas, we come out of that cold snap and we start to rise a little bit with temperatures.
Just back and forth.
Yes.
All right, Karen, thank you. A team of teachers, one tank trip. It is a festive holiday activity for families to dive into. At the Adventure Aquarium, a scuba diving Santa can be spotted swimming around a submerged Christmas tree.